the drink. Why we just sitting here? I forgot the keys. Rated PG-13, October 21st.
Your thing is over. Off now. Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Captain Mikkel. We're back with a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed your week, and I hope you guys are ready for the weekend. I want to start this video off by letting you guys know that this Sunday, April 16th, is the Philadelphia AIDS Walk. If you live in the Philly area, please do the AIDS Walk. It starts
April 15th, October.
I thought I said October.
It's like you said April.
October 16th.
It sounded like April. Yeah, it sounded like you said April. If you didn't, I apologize, but I think you did.
Somebody must be talking about the name April. April. On October 16th, which is this Sunday, the walk starts at 9 a.m. and it's on the steps of the Benjamin. You start off at the Benjamin Franklin Parkway, and the walk is about maybe an hour to an hour and a half, depending on how you walk. So if you want to come out, come on out. I'm not doing a team this year. I just don't want one person to come like last year. So I'm just doing the walk with my friends. And if you happen to be there, you'll be there. And also, if you want to support, you can always go to PhillyAIDSWalk.org to donate to help people that's living with HIV/AIDS in the Philadelphia area. And if you live in Atlanta, also they are having the AIDS Walk. And their walk starts in Piedmont Park. And I believe that walk starts at 2 o'clock. So if you want to walk, you can go ahead and do so. So
I want to say this really quick. So on the 29th of this month, I'll be in D.C. I'm going back to the White House for another White House tour. Diggy, his college, Pierce College, he planned this trip with his school, and he invited me to come. And I got to think.
You always running your mouth.
Well, because I'm running and making money.
Hey.
why you in my, like, did the education you call me?
How do you know I was here? And before you, hold on, real quick. Speak, because I haven't seen you in weeks.
That's the same thing I'm saying. And you know my number still the same.
And so is mine. Correct. It's always been the same. As a matter of fact, my number's been the same since 2005.
Mine too. I don't want you to ask you what you're going to all you teaching me.
Yeah, because it is teaching right now that it's had. Let me tell you
I'm going to talk to your girlfriend at work.
That's my girlfriend. What's the problem? Why can't I have another girlfriend?
I'm alive.
You my girlfriend too.
I'm alive.
But you know you be doing these 16 hours days at your job.
I mean, I can't help it. I don't have no more.
Okay, I'm a cool. And you're supposed to be helping me next Saturday on my trip. What's the name of your stuff? I don't have no trip. I don't know money.
I don't have no money.
I ain't got none either.
What time y'all leaving? Y'all leaving too early for me?
No, we leaving at 10.
Yeah, that's too early.
How?
Because I could have done my double dinner. Wait,
It's Saturday. Yes. Morning. You can go with us.
Put me on the schedule.
I don't know how to work with you.
If you ain't put me on the schedule, I go.
This Saturday? Next Saturday, 22nd. October 22nd. Well, check. How you going to be able to check?
That's the Saturday that's coming.
Next Saturday.
So this Saturday that's coming, they ain't got nothing to do with the trip. I'm talking next.
Let me check. Don't play with me, neither.
What you talking to?
Girl, now, y'all too cute for me.
How?
Too cute. I text you and told you to buy me a drink. Or take me out to eat something.
First of all, I don't drink too.
I didn't eat.
I didn't fucking you.
I didn't eat.
Okay? I was broke.
Well, I didn't eat.
What I'm gonna buy you with my looks?
Your food stamps, something.
I mean, my sugar daddy's only gonna pay for one meal. He's gonna ask me who's that.
What y'all in here?
We're making money. The camera's on.
The camera's not on.
It is on. Did you give me your offer and you knock on that damn door?
Look at that. Look at the front of that.
It says record.
Well, y'all will edit that out.
Why not? That's gonna boost our checks. Where you going?
Around the corner.
Come on, this is too
I
high.
started school last week. I started Monday.
Congratulations.
I'm seeing you.
I just started doing
today. I'm taking the classes for the
English.
And I got English today, and I'm doing biology, and I got to study my test by the get up here in program.
I know that's right. What you going for?
Oh, okay.
I'm scared for you.
I'm scared if you was scared, you wouldn't enroll.
No, I enrolled because I'm like, if I keep on saying I'm gonna do it and not do it, I need to do it because I keep saying I'm doing all these months, years, stuff and go fast, and I couldn't do it.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Well, I walked all the way up 2 flights of steps to come curse me out.
Yeah. I keep that quiet in the bed, I see,
You
oh,
could have texted him.
No, she pulled one of me. She pulled a mom move.
I ride that. I see the car just burning shit over on whatever side they. I see no, let me get one.
Yeah, I got my Corvette, yo.
You just had to start stuff today.
Yeah, when you're not with that nigga. Let's put that nigga out my room.
It ain't the sitting long.
Okay. I know I gotta clean my room, but don't.
You got to hear what the mango the other day. I had.
What the hell is mango?
It's like a little eater hookah thing on like 18 cents.
Mango. Yeah, mango. Yeah.
For 18 cents. It was cool though. We had one on the roof. And it was like, you know, after I put me, some girl, and she came in the phone before I invited her. But I ain't got time for all these.
Don't talk about people on the show.
Yeah.
Keep wanting to go out. No, I can't.
First of all, you have kids at 11, 12, 5.
And by the time 11:30, when I was at Mattel, pulling up in my house, I said, I like this.
I like that exactly. Because for me, 11, 12 o'clock, I'm probably somebody's bed.
Like my friend, she said she gonna be doing 7 o'clock.
I was in that joke.
Guys in small.
Yeah. Which one? You got
We talking about job. Yeah.
that guy's gay. I told him he was gay.
I got to take a picture of these African things that he wears with his feet. They are blue. They're not.
He's a nice looking guy.
Somebody might know your
She
name.
don't know that. She don't know who they talking. They don't know who she's talking about. But anyway, nice looking guy.
Today you need to come out the closet.
Oh no!
I told him he was gay because he was too
But I showed
black.
the man I got the stuff that he did too. When I showed him the picture, he was like, I said he like,
Yes. I told you that. Why'd you have to go to another source?
no, I was just
You
showing
thought I was
him.
gonna lie to you?
No, I know you ain't gonna lie.
I ain't want that man. I don't want nothing to do with him.
Girl, trust me. Jonathan, if he can't get up for me, then it might be too small.
Oh yeah, I remember when you said that.
Get up from me.
Look, there could be a couple of things. Why?
Discover Card? I'm not a customer, but I'm calling about that credit scorecard. Is it? Sure, it's free for everyone. Oh, well, that's nice. And checking your score won't hurt your credit. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Well, thank you.
Get your free credit scorecard at Discover.com, even if you're not a customer.
Look, there could be a couple of things. Why? Everything was clean on your end. Oh, okay, just no trouble. You never know.
She better not open the link today.
Just like I wanted that I don't pay for that free,
Okay? You better be using that. Okay.
He ain't, and then he didn't even try to regain.
Yeah, after that, he didn't even try to say, okay, let's try to go for
Yeah,
round
trying to say like, well, that's why he still go.
Round 2, what happened? He busted up already.
We don't know what happened. We don't know if he ever got up or whatever.
We need more juicy tales and more feelings. That should be a segment.
Y'all need some more juice. Y'all call me. It's nice. I like to go here. I'm here.
What mirror?
The light. I like to go on.
You said it's nice in here. Told you that. Because when I'm in but yeah,
They don't know what the other side of the camera looks like, and they don't need to.
I can. Y'all text me when y'all done having fun.
All right, take me to get something.
now, what the hell was we talking about? What was we talking about?
Oh, we got a bunch of shit to talk about.
Yeah,
We
but
was talking about.
I was getting ready to say that.
Yeah, going next week to DC, going 29th.
Now, but by popular demand, you all know that I went to the White House back in February with my church.
Yes, and
I have so many people saying, can you please do another
trip.
to the White House, not to stand outside the White House, but actually go inside the White House like I did with my church.
It could be the Trump house.
That I started the process. I filled out the forms. So I have to wait about 2 or 3 weeks, okay, to hear back from our senator's office. And when the date is given to us, I will have flyers made, and this will be a trip open to everyone. But this is the thing: you have to come in with the group on the bus. You cannot say, "Oh, I want to go on a trip, but can I meet y'all there?" No. You have to come in on the bus with the group. So if you live in Philly or if you live in Jersey or whatever and you want to come over and drive over, that's totally fine. But you cannot meet us down here and say, "Oh, I'm with y'all." Can't do that. You got to come in on the bus. That is the rule. Amen? Amen.
And then there's some other rules, but once you
There's some other, there you go. Yes, there you go. There's some other rules, but until we get everything set in stone, then you'll find out about those other rules. But that rule I just want to put out there because there were a lot of people asking last time. Well, can we just meet y'all down there? No, you have to come with us on the bus.
Yes. So, if you're watching us for the first time, I hope that you click the subscribe button. Everyone, please click the like button and share this video to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or wherever you choose to share our videos. There has been a lot of things going down this week, and yesterday in particular, there was just a lot of things happening. First, when I woke up, I got a million tags yesterday about Janet Jackson, and I do want to say congratulations to Janet Jackson. My girl is 50 years old, and she's pregnant, and she just confirmed it.
Still pushing out them babies.
I know that's right. You trying it. Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that. At least, you know what? I said she still don't want to know. It's not going to do this today. At least Janet is carrying her baby. She still has no pushing out the baby.
Let me tell you, she's like, last time I checked, Mrs. Carter, I told you that I had your name. But she pushed the baby out.
I didn't say no name.
She see that she was pushing the baby out.
No name.
You can't say no name.
I ain't say no name.
And Mrs. Carter had her baby at an appropriate age.
There was no false baby.
At appropriate
There was
age.
no stomach folding and none of that stuff. Okay.
So I just say, hey, I'm happy she's still having babies. Because that means that she was able to push out her first one at an appropriate age too.
You can have hers. Her first one. Yes. And if you can't.
Who's that girl that really was raising?
No, that's one of the other brothers' daughters. Don't do that. Yeah.
You telling me don't do that?
Don't do that. Because you're trying to marry her, man.
Oh, okay.
Don't do that.
I can't do it.
Congratulations, Janet, on your first pregnancy.
I know that's right.
On your first pregnancy. And we never know. She could have been. You never know what might have happened in her past before. I'm not talking about.
I never asked either.
Just talking, I don't want to say that word, but stuff happens in pregnancy. You just never know.
God bless her.
Bless her. And I told you she was waiting for the right time to say she was pregnant.
She didn't necessarily say it. She showed it.
She showed it, and she did it. Yeah. And the cover's supposed to come.
Oh, yeah, you're right. She did. She looks very nice, and she looks beautiful. She looks studious with her glasses on. Her black girl braids go to the back. And
yes, that's easy breezy.
Yes, easy breezy.
I'm just happy. And I don't know if she's having a boy or girl, or if it's going to be revealed what she's having.
Might be having twins.
Hey, that would be good for her. 2 birds with 1 stone, 1 pregnancy, 2 children or 1.
How many kids would that be if she has twins?
2. That's my booty.
She looked really nice. When I saw the pictures, I was like, somebody hit me up and said, are you going to repost the picture?
Hell no, he didn't. He could have.
Oh, why? So actually, I was going to be posting, but then somebody hit me up and paid me to post something else. So I said, oh, well.
And you still going to post her picture too?
Yeah, but I was being paid to post this stuff.
You're right.
Janet was not paying me.
She should not.
And she's not giving me a free ticket.
Hey, she didn't give me a free ticket. But I gave you a free ticket.
Yeah, I said gave you 2 free tickets.
Hey,
as a matter of fact, she gave me.
But Janet got to be on tour for me to get the ticket.
So she has to stay on tour.
Yeah, don't just do it.
She has to stay on tour. Be on tour. Stay on tour. Okay, honey.
Let's not do that. See, I just wanted to say I'm happy for Janet Jackson. Congratulations to Janet and Wassam on their first child, on Janet's first child and his first child. Now he has an heir to the throne, and Janet has her own. They both have their own. It's just.
You think she's gonna let Joe Jackson watch the baby?
She'll see the baby, but he can't. Joe Jackson, he is trying to stay alive his damn self. He ain't got time. No, seriously, he's been having some issues and stuff. But shout out to Joe. You sure right and fuck no. No, would you sit him down and stuff, man?
Hey, you're right. And I would not be like these other women coming out and talking.
Later, after that, get
bitch. Well, you know how I would be like? I'd be very fucking big. You know how I would be like? Not like the women out telling them. I'd be like Miss Goldie from Queen Sugar. Got Davis together and had lawyers.
I told you was missing last week.
Cat fit. My mom was like this. She put out audio receipts. That was what you call audios. Baby,
he was like, I don't know what's going on.
I pay you to keep unless you What do you say?
I pay you to do things that my wife won't do.
Yeah, and keep your mouth shut unless I'm putting something in it.
Well,
Hey, listen.
that's what a lot of the NBA wives go through. You think you're the only one, please.
Oh,
I'm not saying all of them are like
sorry for Charlie.
but
I
most of them.
really did. I
I feel bad for her, but she got her own fucking issue. She's trying to run everybody else and her own life, and her son's life, and her boyfriend's life, and her sister's life, and her brother. You're doing too much.
Who's her boyfriend?
Well, she got a new boyfriend. That's gonna be a boyfriend.
Yeah, that is.
He left to his dad. She told him, I want you to stay the night last night. Oh, really? You wanted to stay the night? Oh, I know that. No, because I remember how he looked before all of this.
He was Theo's friend on the Cosby's, right? He was somebody's friend. On one of
I
the
think he's
He was
married.
the Cosby.
Him and his wife be doing the late night commercials for the R&B music soundtrack.
And he be on the poetry thing too. Well, what do you mean you know because you remember how you used to look? That ain't how you look now.
I didn't even say it like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
But so,
Because I think he looks better now than he did then.
well, he sure do. Yeah, but no.
Him growing older has,
Somebody might say that about
he's aged gracefully.
Yeah, a lot of people do. I'm coming. I need to stop because you know what? That's okay.
It don't. And it's definitely don't crack and get you.
Fuck. Oh, no. I need that ear on this side.
No, basically, you trying to
No, I need that ear.
It's not even blowing, Kevin.
I know it's old. I gotta clean the blade spot. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I gotta go to.
You gotta clean it.
I should, it's not the blade. That shit gotta go.
Yeah, but
All sugar was really good. It was good. Did you see last night?
No, I didn't see last night, but I'm gonna go home and watch it. Let me tell you something. Ralph fucking Angel. Thank God for Aunt Vi. Okay? Because she got him out of some shit last week. Ralph Angel is really,
I knew that was one of them.
really nice looking.
Well, she said there's never been a lock on this shit.
It's never been a lock on the shit because she wasn't stupid. That was my mom. You never did this before. You come home and all your shit on your bed. Oh, wait a minute, how did you find that?
Is that what she used to do?
Did she? I never forget. I'll tell you the story real quick. I will never forget as long as I live. I had through this, and I was in high school, and they didn't give us a graduation trip for our senior year. So I said, okay, I'm gonna give it. This is my very first bus trip that I threw for my graduating class, and we went to Six Flags, and collecting the money and everything, and I collected the money, took it home with me. Well, honey, my mom found that money and was trying to figure out where the fuck did I get all this money from? I came home, that money was on the bed. Where did you get this from? And I can't remember exactly where I had it, but I had it somewhere, not hiding, but it was just somewhere, like
In your room.
in my room. But honey, she found it. The fuck is this money doing on my bed? She came home, because I didn't have a cell phone that night, so she came home. Where did all that money come from? Whose money is it? Oh, my mom was that type, and I know some of y'all had those kind of moms. That when you wasn't there, she went in your room and snooped. And snooped until she found it.
I remember back in the day, I was always into computers. And I had a computer that had a sensor on the camera. So that means anytime someone opened this door, it automatically picks up. I got Jeremy a couple times, and I got my mom a couple times, just to see.
That's funny, because your mom don't come up to you.
She don't come up no more. But she ain't been up these steps since 19 April. That's the last time she came up here. She hasn't been back up here. Probably was February. This today? Bitch, get that off your phone. Yesterday?
Yeah, was it yesterday? I came in here and I said, why you on the floor? Guess what she was looking for?
Oh, she was looking for something.
A battery.
Wasn't a cat.
A battery. Yeah, I thought she was looking for a cat. I thought she was looking for a cat. Was it yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday. I thought she was looking for a cat. Why did I come here yesterday? I came here for something. I can't remember. But I thought she was looking for a cat. And I said, Charlie, because this was before I started recording, I said, Charlie, come get your grandma and help her up. But she didn't necessarily say she needed help. She was just like, no, I'm still looking for my battery.
Yeah.
Flat on the floor.
Put the remote under the couch.
Under the couch. Flat on the floor. As if she fell.
Baby try it.
Your mom is a kid. She eats her own shit by herself with nobody else. And I don't mean on YouTube. I mean on H Funny.
So, yesterday we also found out that Thomas, I think it's either Michael or Mikhail, Tommy Ford from the hit show Martin from the 90s, passed away yesterday. He passed away at the age of 52, and he had been hospitalized on Sunday with an aneurysm at his abdomen, and I didn't even know you can have an aneurysm there. Because I always hear about him being in your brain. That's how my father passed away, by the way. So, that was, it was just very, very sad, because yesterday, some celebrities, like Anthony Anderson, tweeted that he had passed away, and then we all found out that he did not pass away at that time.
At that particular time. Right?
Yeah, and they said, like, he's still on life support, and then everyone was just saying, like, just pray, a lot of his cast members were asking for the prayers and to keep the faith and everything, and then later that day, his publicist confirmed that he passed away. And, he was just, basically, he was trending all day on Twitter, and he's famously known for that role on Martin. He's done some other stuff, but he will always be known as Tommy Strong on Martin. And, that's, it's very sad that he passed away, because you don't really hear about, people from the show that you watch pass away. From what I remember, just all these shows, like only people that I remember passing away was Andell from Moesha and Lamont Bentley. Everybody else is still around.
Who the hell is Lamont Bentley?
Lamont Bentley, who played Hakeem on Moesha. Always came in the house and was eating with them all the time.
Oh, but well, you only talking about so that means the true variety of shows wasn't, because I
watched everything. What's Heaven, Single, Martin.
You couldn't have watched everything because the Uncle Bill died from Fresh Prince. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Esther Rose died from Good Times.
That's not my era, man. You trying?
That's the white era. What's her name died? What's her name from? What is her name? I bet you if I look it up, it's on the tip of my tongue. Wait, keep talking about you.
So just I watched a whole bunch, especially UPN and WB and Fox.
Myra from Family Matters died.
That was a long time ago.
She died.
Kids was
that was that childhood TV show.
But who is good? No shame. We'll be like, but when you see her on TV,
I was just talking about the other day at work, and I forgot this time I microwave food like that because Myra died from stomach cancer. She did.
Yeah, she sure did.
Stop putting everything.
And she was going with the guy from the Cosby Show, Jerome Warner. Yeah, but he passed. So it's not many that I can think.
Jerome Warner didn't pass.
No, don't say that. Please.
Oh, yeah, because
I told you it's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff. And
what is that lady's name? Watch when look at her name away. Yeah, and I'm trying to think of her name from our childhood. And that's the always my childhood.
Sister. The Wayans brothers.
Oh yeah, Nell Carter.
She was another one before my time, but she was on Cooper. Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
No, I remember from Give Me a Break.
See, I don't remember that show. Now give me a break. Give me a fucking break. Now, Carter! Now fucking Carter. That's the first time we had said PJ Moore.
Nell Carter did die. She died some years ago.
Diabetes.
Yeah, Nell Carter died. You said from my childhood TV show. I'm saying, I don't know what you was watching.
All these things. I was watching all these. And I was watching Nickelodeon and the Disney Channel too.
I know. I was watching Midnight Night. I was watching all that. Okay.
All that. And I hated it. Because Nick and I back when they used to play Happy Days.
Yeah, I like
I Love Lucy.
Yeah, I Love Lucy. They all, each show had their own.
They were all black and white.
No, Happy Days wasn't black and white.
No, it wasn't. It was color. But I hated that show.
Yeah, I hated it too.
You know what else I can't say?
I Love Lucy was my show. Though.
Yes.
That was my show.
Whenever this show comes on, I turn it right on. Bash.
Me too. You know what? I said this before, and we're not getting into the video because we're not into the video yet. But I said this before, and I'll say it again. When I was a child, I never understood or got. I never liked Roseanne because I never understood it. As an adult, only the episodes before she got fat. I mean, skinny. Because the one when she's fat is hilarious. Are you kidding me? They are full white trash. And I mean, they are talking that kid on that time. The only thing they missing is the word nigger. Ooh.
Oh my God, we about to get Boy Cotton. You're not saying that word, man.
No, I don't ever get on those hands.
So Tommy had a lot of memorable moments on the show, Martin. Okay? I'm just gonna really, I think one of my favorite moments with Tommy is when Martin was a love doctor and he found out that, you know, his love interest was Pam, and Martin went crazy when Tommy and Pam were living together, and they was just going, they had like two of the same things, and they was fighting about it, and he
Endless Shrimp is back at Red Lobster, so come try as much as you want of whatever flavors are calling your name, like new Parmesan peppercorn shrimp, hello crispy goodness, or handcrafted garlic shrimp scampi. It may be called endless, but that doesn't mean it'll last.
things, and they was fighting about it, and he couldn't sleep, and he was doing all kinds of shit. When Tommy got beat up by little Bushwick Bill, like he just had a whole bunch of moments and Eddie Murphy jokes and so much. It's just that he's always been on for that.
When my episode, one of my favorite episodes, when they took Martin told that thing, she said, "Take it off." Because I just said, Martin said, "You're drunk, okay? You're drunk." I told that lady. She said, "I'm not drunk. I'm on medication."
And she always do that laugh, and
You should be ashamed of yourself, lady. You're drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm on medication. Big fucking big. But won't no episode of Martin to me be more memorable with all of them in one scene? The one where Martin CD player got
okay, baby.
and he was at that table with that rock ball going around the table. I don't think nobody can sit there and not laugh at that. Like, that was a memorable episode for me. Like, every time that episode comes on, I watch it as if I never saw it before. I loved it, y'all. I loved it. And it's really sad, but the good thing about it is that he was loved. You know what I mean? That's the good thing. Because some people die and he's like, you know, but he was loved. And you can tell people that knew him genuinely loved him. So, yes, it's going to be sad now looking at Martin and, you know.
You watch it because they're not here no more. Normally you see a guest star like, oh, he passed away, she passed away. But
to see a main character, because he was on all 5 seasons. So
yeah, and even your children know who Tommy is. Like, that's the crazy thing. Like, they know who he is. This is going to be weird. But I hope that these networks do a marathon. And if they don't, I have the DVDs. I can watch Martin anytime I want. But it will be good to see them pay tribute to him. Because I think, like, it was a very successful comedy show in the 90s. Probably the most successful of the black TV shows in the 90s. So, I think they should give
Fresh Prince.
Yeah, but I think Martin's more popular than Fresh Prince. I did watch Fresh Prince.
Yeah, I watched one of them. But I'm just saying, they both, because Will Smith was really, really big. He went from rapper to actor. He already had that platform when he became an actor because he was rapping. But yeah, so
Tommy will be missed, and I just hope that if you do have a public funeral, that you guys don't do what you did to Shorty Low, coming up in there taking pictures
and shit, because that's disrespectful and it's
that's not
nice.
Because y'all, I don't know. They say, oh, it's a down south, and no, just don't take no pictures. Leave them alone. Do your body and keep them.
It may be a down south thing. I mean, they do it up north too, but it's usually the family. Not people walking out from the street, walking up to the casket taking pictures. That's not cool. It's disrespectful. I wouldn't even think to pull out my phone while we had the casket. You know what I mean? I would be so embarrassed that once I turned around, all these eyes would be staring at me, watching what I just did. And that's not cool.
And then somebody left a comment in our comment section on our Shorty Low video. She was saying that she was laying down with this guy, And I guess the lights was out, but she kept looking at this picture on the wall. Once she realized the picture kept staring at her, she asked, well, what is that on the wall? He told her that it's a picture of his father in the casket, his grandfather. My friend said, oh, bitch, what? Is he dead? I don't like looking at that. Well, she sent me the picture. Bitch. Why? Why would you show me that? Y'all know my coworker that y'all always see me with on Snapchat. Her grandfather passed a few months ago. He looks like he's sleeping. That's what I said. He looks. No, you can look at it because he doesn't sleep. He looks like he's asleep. But he's dead in the cat, and they got the blanket up because this was before the funeral. They look like he was asleep. But I do notice it look like they super glued his lips. Like his lips don't look like they super glued together. I told her that something. Grandfather lips are super glued. But you can tell this is when he just passed because his face and everything was. You show me them pictures when they be like in the stand-up position or something. I show you all types of dead. Everybody always says you always looking at dead people pictures. I do. You go to funerals that he does that. I do. I go right into my funeral and I can see my clothing. Ain't nobody got time for this. So I got a name for people like that. Funeral crashing. Music. So she talking to Charlie. I don't know what's going on. I know what's going on. So, Tamar versus Toya Wright. No, not her friend. Yes. No. This could be a publicity stunt too. You never know. I was about to say that she cannot be beefing with the same one she was defending. Okay. Against Kate Michelle. Okay. That one. He's getting my nerves yellow. So, we all heard and we found out that Tamar unfriended Candy and she unfriended Toya because they were on The Real, a show that she was let go from back in May or June. And I guess, Tamar was like, how can you go on these shows and you are my friend? But these girls go on these shows because they have things to promote. So, I'm assuming Tamar's saying that, where's the loyalty? Now, a couple weeks ago, she posted, well, maybe I don't want to see them on my timeline. Maybe they post dumb shit, and every time I log on my Instagram, I'm looking at stuff I don't want to see. So maybe that's why I don't follow them. Which we know that is not the case. We all know how petty she is and can be. So let's just, let's take it first. Yes. So, it's just something I was like, okay, I don't need to talk about that on the show. But then it was released that, first of all, Toya got a book out. But I find it funny that she's writing about her situation with Tamar very fast, and that's in this book. I mean, that's very recent, which was a month ago. How's it in the book already? So how recent, or what is this book about? I don't know. I'll probably check it out. Could they have been beefing before this? No, everything that happened on the I know. I'm just saying, but there may have been some other stuff that went on behind. And because this real thing happened, and this was the public thing, because people catch fast when you unfollow somebody. Yeah. And I'm trying to figure out, how do you even know that she unfollowed this person? I don't know. Because you can see who else follows that person, I guess. Yeah, but like if you were to unfollow one of these bloggers that you follow, I wouldn't know, because I wouldn't. That's not something that I want to go look for. But people do it. They check, they make sure, this person don't, because as soon as a singer unfollows somebody, and that's when they know it's an instant beat. Katy Perry unfollowed somebody, something happened. It's like a fly was in my arm. Listen, okay, so that's pretty much what I explained to you is why Toya and Tamar are no longer friends. Now, I can understand Tamar's part, and I can understand Toya's part. But Toya also said, which I didn't say yet. I can't understand Tamar's part. Is that when Tamar, I can understand it. When Tamar, alright, we'll get to it. When Tamar was on The Real, Toya was never, I guess she tried to be booked for the show several times, but she was never booked to come on the show. But then after Tamar leaves the show and she goes for a booking, all of a sudden she's on the show. She said she just found that very weird. Who said that? Toya? Toya. She said, I found that weird. So she don't know what role Tamar had, and I'm making sure that she didn't never get booked for the show. But I mean, plenty of Tamar's friends and her family have been on The Real, so why wouldn't you be allowed to come on? Because you, Tiny, and Toya, I mean, you, Tiny, y'all close, and then Tamar, y'all, all three, y'all close. Y'all been on each other's show, But one thing I found funny is that, one time when I did a scene with Rats and Family Values, and I just was surprised that, I don't know how the fuck that camera angle did that, but Toya was sitting next to me and we were eating at one of these restaurants. And I was like, they got everybody at this table. How didn't they get Toya? I don't know if Toya didn't want to be on the show, but I just found it weird that she was sitting right here next to me. Never showed her at all. You ain't never see us sitting at that table. I was like, wow, that reality TV, that could put anybody in the goddamn scene. Because I just found it weird how you get me in that verse. But the reason how I can understand Tamar's thing is this. This was a show that she was on. Right now, I think it might have been a little bit too soon. But I understand Toya has a show.
Yeah, but I
want to promote.
But don't tell me Toya. Tell me why with Tamar. Because I'm trying to understand.
Why I agree with Tamar.
Yes.
What I said is I understand. I didn't say I agree.
What do you understand?
What I understand is Tamar was fired from her show.
Right.
And that was a public thing.
Right.
And everybody found out about it, and it was just a big thing.
Right.
Now, you being my friend, knowing that I've been on this show for 3 years, and I just got fired from the show, as soon as they come back for the season premiere, on the first episode that I'm not there anymore, officially, you are on the show.
But I don't have nothing to do with you getting fired. I didn't work with you. I wasn't a promoter. I am on this show not to talk about you getting fired and not to replace you. I'm on this show to promote my brand. You getting fired has nothing to do with me. That's just like what Tamar did to you. Oh, you want to interview K. Michelle? I don't want to talk to you anymore. But hello, this is a job that we do. We don't have nothing to do with you not liking K. Michelle, because at the end of the day, if you come to us and tell us, I don't like this person, I don't like this person, I don't like that person, I don't like this person, I don't like this person, I don't like this person, does that mean that we can't interview all of these people? Then what does that say? That means that stops you and I from eating because you don't like them. I'm sorry, but we have a job to do. And I'm grateful and I'm so happy that there were a few Braxtons that understood our position. We have a job to do, okay? Also, real quick, because I know you got more to say, but real quick. We have a job to do, and we've been doing this job for 8 years. I have said some things about some artists that I wish I didn't say. Wish I hadn't said. But I said it, it's in the past, and I moved on. Same as you. You said some things that you wish that you hadn't said, that you didn't say. You said it, it's in the past, we moved on. Can you imagine if Beyonce's team looked at me and said, we love you on the Scorpion Show, we love what you say, this, that, and the third. We got tickets for the Scorpion Show, but you can't invite Kevin. Beyonce's team has never done that to you. And I mean, you've gone in on Beyonce over the years, but they've never done that to you. Why? Because they knew that at the end of the day, this was a job that you had to do. This was your job. And they knew at the end of the day, you were going to keep it real. Now, it may not have been the world's real, it may have been your real in your opinion, but you kept it real nonetheless. And you were respected for that. This is why whenever they sent me something, they sent you something, and they made sure you got it. Tamar, how dare you get upset because your friend is invited to promote her business on a show that you got fired from? She didn't have anything to do with you getting fired from that show. She wasn't on that show trying to audition from your spot. She was simply there to promote her brand so she could make money. If anything, as a friend, you should be happy and you should be saying, yeah, girlfriend, go ahead. Go promote yourself on this show because that's bringing you money. At the end of the day, you're putting yourself before Toya's brand and saying, oh, well, because you're my friend, you should be looking out for me, and it's about loyalty. But what about the money that she's trying to make for her pockets?
Tamar can put it on her damn Instagram. Tamar can put it on Twitter.
But what on the
But listen,
Toya's
Toya's book, she can help promote that.
But why can't you go on that show?
But listen, you gotta understand, that's, as a friend, that can be very sensitive. Because that's a show that she worked at. How can you know, I don't know if Toya knew or not in real tea. Toya said she didn't.
I'm almost sure she didn't.
Toya said she didn't. But you mean to tell me that Tamar ain't tell you shit? Okay, how these ways?
What if she did know the real thing? What does that have to do with her?
After Tamar told you, and Tamar didn't tell you all of this stuff. Now this has been what? 3 months Tamar went through this situation on this show about getting fired. So basically she got the whole summer off. She's trying to get her life together and everything. If you are a real friend, how can you not know none of the situation that went down at the real? And y'all all look like y'all all like this. Like y'all all come off like you're so tight. Tamar got embarrassed by K. Michelle for, defending her and all of this shit. And then you get fired from the show, even though, you saying that, she got her own money to make. That's still like a loyalty thing. How come she still don't know what happened? I'm trying to understand how you don't know none of that stuff. And then a loyalty about it would be, but then Toya got other shows she could go on. Wow. You got Wendy Williams. She could sit back there with Wendy Williams. You think she can sit down with the she can sit down with the like that. She can sit down and go on all of those goddamn shows that's out there except for the real. I would say, like, give it a little chance. Like, there was no time for that to cool off. No. She went right to the real.
See, your way of thinking is, and don't deny it, because you've said it before, if I don't speak to somebody, you shouldn't speak to somebody. That's your way of thinking.
Not all the time.
But that's not my way of thinking. Toya, I can see. Now, I would...
This Halloween. What the hell is this?
You see white people.
Will be more paranormal
I'm the gangster.
than ever before.
Why we just sitting here? I forgot the keys.
Apatia Halloween, rated PG-13, October 21st.
I would 110% agree with you if each one of those hosts got up on TV after Tamar was fired and just blasted the shit out of Tamar. She was this, she was difficult to work with, none of them did that. None of them fired her. They all were saddened and upset that Tamar got fired. They had nothing to do with her being fired. First of all, how can Tamar get mad, and we said this on our show, how can Tamar get mad at Toya when her husband was one of the producers? Her husband knew before she knew that she was fired. So does that mean she shouldn't go home to her husband? Well, does that mean that she shouldn't go home to her husband every night? Because I'm sure he knew that she was getting fired before she, but this is the thing. Toya is going on there to promote herself. Toya's not going on a show where Tamar was badmouthed. Because to this day, I don't think the producers, they've never said anything bad about her.
The producers leaked some stuff out.
Yeah, but I'm saying, the public has not heard them say anything bad about her. No. Right. And they wrong. So, right. So therefore, what other reason would Toya have not to go on the show? I can see if they said all this nasty stuff about Tamar, but they didn't. They fired her. I get fired from my job. Does that mean I should tell one of my friends, oh, don't go work at my job because I used to work there and I got fired? And as a friend, loyalty means everything. So how dare you go get hired at the job I got fired from? Like, come on, how does that sound? That doesn't sound logical at all. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like kids. Tamar needs to grow up and stop. You are narcissistic. It's not always about you. And I don't like when people always try to make it about them. Well, if you don't speak to them, what? I'm grown. I can speak to who I want to speak to. But wait a minute, I to them.
Yeah, I want to go back to when you said that. I don't tell people, oh, don't speak to them.
But you've gotten upset when some of your friends haven't spoken.
I'll tell you this. I believe that I really believe that I have grown so much. I don't fuck with people that don't, I just don't fuck with them no more. When I say I don't fuck with them, I don't. Now, I want to trust you enough not to go talk to that person about me. If you want to be that person's friend, go ahead. Yeah, I know you're ready to die. Please don't die. Is it plugged in the wall? Yes. Okay. So Donald Trump had all of these allegations against him yesterday. He had 12 women come forward alleging that he either touched them inappropriately, he kissed them, and all of those situations. And, Donald Trump is like, oh, this isn't true, this is an attack against me, why everybody waiting till now to say something? And, this is some of the things that we said about these Bill Cosby accusers. Like, why you guys keep waiting? Some people are afraid to take down a big person. You are a man with a lot of power. And it could be true what you did, and then you might go to trial and you might win. and then this person, their career is over. They can never work in television, never work for the magazine company or wherever. So after Anderson Cooper asked Donald Trump, did you ever touch women inappropriately? He denied to answer the question 3 times before saying no. And now, I guess, after people called these newspapers and stuff, and they got all of the information, they released it yesterday. And I mean, it was just a big thing. And it really reminded me of the Bill Cosby case all over again. Like, all of these women started to come forward about Donald Trump doing this, Donald Trump did that. And it makes it hard to say Donald Trump is innocent, because if we heard that video when he said with Billy Bush on the bus that he's attracted to pretty women, he just kisses them, he touches them, he grabs them by the pussy. He was saying all of this stuff. So it's like, how can you be found not guilty? There's nothing these women can do. They can't sue him, they can't get any money. Right. But it's just the point that they're coming forward and saying that he did this to them. This really happened.
But not only that, you hear from Donald Trump's own mouth what he likes to do to women because he's a star and a celebrity, and they just let him do it. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, TMZ just posted today, Donald Trump, they released this tape where Donald Trump was recorded back in 1992 joking about a little girl who was walking past him, and he allegedly said, "I'll be dating her in 10 years. Can you believe it?" This is stuff that I believe that he said that. I believe that he did stuff like that to these women. And also, something that I still can't understand and get over is the audio of Donald Trump on Howard Stern, where Howard Stern makes that remark about Donald Trump's daughter being a fine piece of ass, and Donald Trump replying, yeah. And then he said on The View some years ago that if she wasn't my daughter, I'd be dating her. Like, that's nasty. Like, hello. But yet, we don't want to believe that Donald Trump did this to these women? Like, hello, are you serious? Are you serious? And the man says things like this out of his mouth. So, okay, I guess you want me to believe that he's just all talk and no action. That's what you want me to believe? Lies. 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 This is one of the ways how he got his second wife. He was cheating on his first wife with his second wife. Well, she wasn't the second wife at the time.
Talking about Marla Maples?
Yes, Marla Maples was the mistress at the time.
And they was in the same place at the same time?
Yes.
Believe that.
And they confronted each other, his wife and his mistress. So, like, come on. Donald Trump is full of it. I hope he loses so terribly on November 8th that I don't want him to lose by this much. I want it to be such a big margin of loss for him that even he can't even come back from that fight. You know what I mean? Because if he loses by this much, then he'll say, well, we all know. I want him to lose. Because he already don't have the black vote. Barely, he's struggling with the Latino vote, and now he's struggling with the women vote, with the female vote. I need for people to please go out there and make sure they vote on November 8th.
And if you live in Florida, they pushed the voter registration date a week back because of Hurricane Matthew. Yeah. So make sure that y'all are registered to vote. Some deadlines, a lot of states' deadlines been happening this week. So you can always find out, but go to iWillVote.com to see if you can still register, because I know some dates went by, or if you need to check your registration, or if you need to update your address, you can go there and do that. But this whole thing, like this whole campaign has been a mess. And I want to talk about it more on Monday. To me, it's Donald Trump and it's Hillary Clinton. It's more Donald Trump than Hillary Clinton, but it's just a mess. This has been a president election about scandals. This email, that email,
And about
this girl, that girl, what your husband did, what your wife did. This is too much for me. I haven't heard them debate about any of the issues. It's always somebody pointing the fucking finger.
Well, I will come to Hillary's defense. Hillary has tried in the past 2 debates to debate about issues. But Donald, because Donald gets the most hoo-ha, rah-rah from his base when he's bringing up her husband infidelities, that she has no choice but to respond to him. When Hillary is talking about this and that and this, Hillary needs to make sure he's talking about what her husband did. Then he's bringing up emails that nobody's talking about anymore. Because what her husband did and what emails she erased, that is his biggest thing when it comes to debates. That's when he gets his base riled up. Other than that, he can't debate her about anything else. He can't. He just can't. That's why he's always talking about these same 2 things. And that's why it was pointed out the other day, and it's true. And that's why when he has these rallies, for an hour that he's on stage at these rallies, all he's talking about is the women that Bill Clinton slept with and Hillary Clinton's emails. Oh, and how he doesn't like the Republican Party and Paul Ryan. That's it. He's not talking about what he's going to fix. He's not talking about anything. He's not. You've heard Hillary Clinton talk about things, and it's unfortunate. I keep saying this, but I feel bad for her because I'm sure she would rather debate somebody who's worthy of debating. But you got this clown that the Republicans put up in there, and now they want to distance themselves away from him, and now he's turning on, so they're turning on each other. It's like, what the hell is going on? She can't help but to debate. She can't help but to go back and forth with him because this clown don't know nothing about what he's talking about. He's only saying what he's talking about, and that's about women and emails. That's it. Emails that we have all forgotten about. We don't care about that.
And I don't even care about the leaked emails.
Nobody cares about that.
It's just too much scandal and too much.
Unless I see the word nigger in one of these emails, I don't care.
Who's the Catholic? First of all, I am a Catholic. So where did you get that from in the email?
Yes.
So that's like this shit is doctored up.
And then Donald Trump had the nerve to go to one of his rallies and read a fake email the other day. And CNN called him out about it.
He knows what he's doing.
And you think he's going to apologize for it? No. You know, it's not her, it's him. Like, come on. Like, I feel sorry for her.
He's getting bored.
It would have been awesome if she was able to debate somebody like a Ted Cruz. Because he would be debating her on issues. You know what I mean? It would be an issues election. This is all about goofiness from the Trump campaign. And then everything is about Bill Clinton. And then when you bring up these allegations on Trump, how dare you guys apologize for it. Let's move you guys and
digging up women from 20 years ago.
Anderson Cooper got his campaign manager together, Kellyanne Conway, so bad last night.
What she say?
She just was trying to say that CNN was pro-Hillary and this, that, and the third, and you guys don't think, and I mean, he was getting her.
Well, Fox News is pro-Donald Trump.
Yes, and that's the only network that he goes to now. Right?
These numbers got sense. They don't want nobody. I wouldn't want nobody like Donald Trump running for president.
No, but
all the shit he said. Come on now. And now all of these women are really coming forward and saying what's going on. How can you be okay with voting for a man like that when, especially if you have a daughter? Would you want somebody to do your daughter like that?
Well, look what he said.
Do your wife like that? Would you want somebody to do your sister?
He said he was sleeping
with your mother and your grandmother. It's all said here.
He said he was sleeping.
I hope he didn't say that.
Well, I mean, if he did, are you dating somebody and you're not? Come on. Come on. That's disgusting. He had that on the view a few years ago. And her face balled up, and so did Elizabeth and Joy's face. All the three of their faces balled up like, what the hell?
I don't think he really knows.
And he didn't see anything wrong with it.
Well, I wish that guy from Ohio was with John Kasich. I wish it was her versus him. But this shit is a mess. It's a complete turn-off, but it will not stop me from going to the polls on November 8th. And it's just I refuse to let somebody like Donald Trump be in the White House. Okay. And I mean, he has an energized base, but ain't nobody else going to offer Donald Trump But never mind, don't say that.
Don't say the deplorables.
The deplorables, the basket of deplorables. See, Hillary is offended by it. But Hillary didn't say all of Donald Trump.
No, she said,
right.
To build a country where our children can rise as high as their dreams and hearts.
It's commercial.
Okay.
That means
So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Hillary should have doubled down on the deplorables comment because a lot of them are deplorable, and she didn't say all of them. She said some. And if you see the shit that I see on my timeline, from retweets to just clicking on seeing what's trending, they are deplorable. They're all fat. And because Comedy Central be getting them out of here at the rallies and they say all of that stupid shit. Deplorable activities, deplorable. They blame Obama for everything. And Obama don't even be there. He wasn't even in charge of the country. Oh yeah, it's Donald Trump's fault. Obama. It's Obama's fault. And did you see that video of Fox News going to Chinatown? It was horrible. And why would a station like Fox News, why would I ask that about this? If it ain't all Republican, it ain't right. I mean, can anybody on the network have some sense besides Megyn Kelly? I can't wait for the day she needs Fox News. Right. But she needs to go to another network. She's looking on CNN real soon. She really needs it. Don Lemon, look out, because it's not going to be.
I wouldn't mind having somebody like her on CNN. You know, she's a conservative and she has conservative views, but she's fair.
She's sensible.
You know, she's a sensible conservative. Yeah. You know, and she gets Donald Trump out of here and he doesn't even want to go on her show. He just only wants to go to Handy. Handy.
Him. Oh my God.
That's the mother nigga. Who's that talking?
Mouse. I'm not trying to hear about who got it.
Yeah, let's go. Like, I didn't take over. She's easy to got.
You guys have a great weekend, and I hope to see y'all at the Philadelphia A's Walk this Sunday.
Yeah. See ya. Wouldn't want to be there.